Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So I'm back on this subject again. Yes, I am, because there's one more thing I wanted to say and get off my chest before I close the door on this subject, hopefully permanently. Anyways, so some videos have resurfaced as of late of DC Young Fly speaking to his now unfortunately deceased girlfriend in such derogatory ways. Sometimes I include videos, well, very rarely will I include videos on my channel. Most of the time I don't, for the, reason that a lot of times these videos, they're disturbing or they just bother me. But in these videos that I saw, one of when she was, it was a live, I guess it was an Instagram live. She was, I guess, having a good time. She had a lot of people that was on there. She was getting a lot of attention. And DC Young Fly came onto the live. And it was almost like he wanted to knock her down a few blocks, if you get my drift. And I just didn't understand why he would do that. I'll say allegedly, because, I don't want to put words in people's mouth. Allegedly. But I just don't understand why he would do that to somebody who's his girlfriend, who we all thought that he cared about. But I'm starting to have been questioning, and I don't really think that he cared about her the way people, thought that he did. But like I said, the way he disrespected her and how derogatory he was to her in that live, if I didn't know that they were in a relationship, I would have thought that this was somebody who he detested. He was some scorned ex-boyfriend or somebody who was trying to get back at her for something that she did to him. Then there was another video. I saw one part of the video, but then when I saw the entire clip, it completely changed my mind on how I felt about it. Somebody posted a clip of this video where he was talking to her, or she was talking to him. This is after she had gotten, I believe, her boobs done. And the clip that I saw was of her asking him, so what do you think, about my boobs? And he was, I guess, trying to make a joke about it, talking about, oh, well, them your titties, you can do what you want to with them not my titties, And at first, I guess it was edited to make him look good so people can say, oh, well, look, he never made her feel insecure about her body. He didn't care what she did with her body. He just wanted her to do what she wanted to do. But then somebody put out the entire video, or at least, the video that wasn't edited and spliced, the part where he was degrading her body and talking about her like she was a piece of meat, literally. He was comparing her body to food, talking about her body. And I'm failing to understand why nobody understands why now she went to go get that surgery. Hearing the dude who you're in a relationship with that is the father of 3 of your children degrade your body like that and laugh and make jokes like that, I don't care what anybody says. What he said to her was derogatory and it was wrong, y'all. And like I said, it's no wonder why she went to get the surgery. Like I said before in the previous video I made about her father, I feel like her father failed her. And the reason why she ended up with somebody like DC Young Fly is because of him, allegedly. Now, some people, in the wake of all this, like I said, I don't like speaking ill of the deceased, but some people kind of turned it around and said, well, if he was so bad or if he was so derogatory towards her, why does she keep going back to him? I can't explain that, but like I said, when you don't have people around you to direct you in the right direction or help you find the right kind of guy to choose, or the example that you did have was bad, and like I said, the reason why she probably chose him to begin with, like some women, they just have it bad. I'll just put it that way. They're really good people, but because they don't have people around them to make sure they don't end up with somebody raggedy, like I really feel sorry for some people because they just don't have people around them to help them. Women, as when they're younger, young girls, they need people around them that are going to help guide them and show them this is the kind of guy you need to be with. This is the kind of guy you need to stay away from. To not let people tell them how they should feel about their body. But anyways, if nobody has ever told you, let me be the first one to. Stop listening to people's raggedy opinions about your body, because that's what they are at the end of the day. They're not the truth. They are just somebody's raggedy opinions that are not worth 2 pennies glued together. Yes, I understand. Sometimes it's hard to not get what people say about you, about your body, about what you look like, your flaws, just simple human flaws caught up in your head. And a lot of women, they take it personally. They take it very hard because it's not easy navigating life, especially as a Black woman. And you've got all these opinions, you got all these judgments, people saying what your body should look like, how tall you should be, how thick or thin you should or shouldn't be. It's hard sometimes not to have that caught up in your head and feel insecure. Some people, they just want to feel like they're enough. They just want the people around them who they care about, who claim that they care about them, to show them that they are enough as they are. Although sometimes, unfortunately, this is something that you got to know for you. You can't wait until somebody else tells you. You got to know it for you. You have got to look in the mirror and be okay and comfortable and happy with what you see, with what God made you. If you got stretch marks because you got stretch marks, or you've got some things going on because you had babies, and somebody feels like, oh, well, you would look better if you got surgery, or if your skin tone is a certain shade and they say, well, you would look better if you would lighten up. First of all, get as far away from them as you possibly can, because you don't need that kind of negativity or disrespect in your life, okay? And second of all, surround yourself with people who appreciate you for how God made you. It's a disrespect to you, and it's a disrespect to God for people to talk about you for how God made you. Now, I'm not talking about you being like, you're not taking care of yourself and being unhealthy. I'm talking about how you are originally built by God, made by God, colored by God. It's a disrespect to you, and it's a disrespect to God to tell somebody that they should change their body because that's what you want to see. Life is too short. Life is too short to be going under the knife to satisfy somebody when there's too many people walking around who will appreciate you for you. And even if you can't find anybody to appreciate you for you, you appreciate you for you. And know that God appreciates you for you too. Because that's one person, at least, that you'll always have in your corner. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is women empowerment, women encouragement. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all feel about this down in the comments below respectfully. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all be encouraged. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Y'all appreciate yourselves.